Hello there, welcome back to U4. For the next challenge we're going to be playing as Friesland for Je Maintiendrai, which is basically creating the Netherlands, and for this we're going to have to take 5 provinces: Holland, Zeeland, or Zeeland, Breda, Utrecht and Gelderij. All of these are, well, not ours. We as an one province miner is going to have a hard time, well, taking this, especially from Burgundy. Now, Friesland is kind of interesting because they are an administrative republic, so we have elections every 5 years, which is of course really interesting. The only 2 other people that we can do this with is Utrecht or Gelderij, but not only are they, well, Utrecht could be interesting since they're an archbishopric. They are fair in how they start. They actually have a discipline idea as the first, for instance. A missionary manpower recovery speed, not that useful, but again, it's kind of helpful. Gelderij is a really bad choice. It just has the basic German ideas, same as Friesland, mind you, but they Burgundy has a core on them, so they'll definitely end up in a war with them. Now, our ideas here aren't really that good. We get some well, money-focused stuff: missionary strength, manipulation, prestige. Again, mostly just money-related. We have an 11k manpower pool, 5 as a force limit, and then a tax base, and we are going to be using Friesland because it gives me a lot more options. Also, I can attack this area here by fabricating claims. I can't do that as Utrecht or Gelderij. If I play Utrecht, the only real target here is either Friesland or Gelderij. You don't have too much of a choice. You'll have to use alliances, etc. to get moving, and Burgundy will most likely end your game fairly early if you play your cards wrong, so we're not going to do that. We'll be playing as Friesland. And the goal here will actually be to take over more or less this area right here, basically a little bit of a power base. I don't want to mess with the Hansa. They are kind of strong, and thus we're most likely going to ally ourselves with them, most likely going to be our only ally until we get big enough to get Austria, France, England, Castile and Aragon, for instance, some bigger allies to help us out decimating Burgundy. If I can get, well, the Hansa early on, we're definitely in a very good position to take on Münster, Oldenburg, East Frisia, to potentially Gelderij even, if of course Burgundy doesn't do anything with these guys. So it's basically a very simple, very strong early game ally that we can abuse. Of course, the Roman Empire is most likely going to form some coalitions against us because we're going to be playing this game fairly aggressively, but hopefully later on they will be, I think, show superiority coalitions. That will be the most likely ones, or take capital. If I can get, for instance, France or even England as an ally against those coalitions, provided of course that Burgundy, Austria, Bohemia, or no big one joins, but these small ones, I can probably use those coalitions to my advantage. We'll just have to see how it plays out. But the early game will be basically take on the other one province miners, try and ally with Hansa, Brunswick, Brandenburg. Even Denmark might be an option to just get a little bit of a power base. We'll see how it plays out. Also, kind of interesting, also with Friesland, they're ruled by temporary council. A new ruler will be randomly generated for them on game start. In theory, you could get a, well, Henry VI, or you could get a, well, Mehmet II. So it's kind of a gamble. Friesland can do very well with a very good ruler from game start, but we'll just have to see. Anyways, this is how I will be playing Je Maintiendrai. Sorry, I butchered that again. But yeah, it's more or less just a test game or a fun game for Art of War to get accustomed to it. So that's it. I'll be on my merry way, and you can enjoy the first episode of well, the Friesland. I'll see you around next time. Bye.